Hey guys, hey, I am checking in for my next vlog post. Hey, fun fact, I actually posted I created a video earlier, but I decided that I didn't want to post one right after an exam that I just took today. So here I am. So right now I am in a park. You can see it's kind of interesting. So parks here, fun fact, if you didn't know, I may have talked about this before, but parks here do not have grass. They're dirt, very dirt filled, unless if you went to an actual big park. So there's a park over there across the road that I usually go to if I want to go to a park. But otherwise, right now, I'm just sitting in this general parking area that's just like a road. So that's kind of cool, fun fact. During the first 2 weeks here, I had not seen grass. So that was kind of interesting to see. But yeah, so that's kind of a fun fact. Decided I didn't want to do my vlog in my bedroom. So yeah. What is going on? So I'm going to start with school because that's the most discouraging for me right now. So yesterday I had an exam, and then today I had 2 exams, and to be honest, they didn't go as hot as I thought they would. I spent the night before studying, last night, really hardcore. I thought I had everything, but I think with a multiple of factors, my brain just kind of exploded, and I second guessed myself on a lot of different things. And so I didn't do super hot on my exams. I think I could have probably studied earlier for them, but as most of you guys know, if you're keeping up with my vlogs, so my art grade for my first exam was horrible. And so I put all my focus and all my energy into focusing on that art exam in order to get a really good grade. But because I did that, I kind of suffered on my grammar and tres culturas exams. So we'll see. Right now, I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier today. Cried a little bit, to be honest. But I'm doing better. There's nothing I can do to change my grade that I got. I did the best I could. I wasn't feeling super hot. I think my stomach was being affected by just being nervous, and I think maybe food poisoning. So that was probably a contributing factor. And then I also didn't go to bed until 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, I can't do anything about it, so I'm just kind of accepting it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me academically wise. I don't have an exam until the 6th or 7th of November, so I have some time. So next week we have a full week of school, no exams, and then we have a week off to go on vacation and everything. So I'm just going to kind of take that time, going to study, get ahead on stuff. And just kind of really work on different things that I've been kind of pushing off because of these exams. I've been told a lot that I need to work on my pronunciation, and so I think tonight I'm going to work on the double R's. So pero, I can't do it obviously, but pero Perro. It has double R's, and so you roll your tongue on the top of your mouth in order to get that. And so I'm going to try to get it tonight before dinner because I don't have a ton of homework right now. And then this weekend I'm going to work on my pronunciation with words because it is a little different. Yeah, so that's kind of everything academically wise. In terms of stuff going on, finally came back to flamenco. Last week I was sick, and so I skipped flamenco, and it felt so good to go back. We finished our 3rd dance, and so I believe we just have one more dance to learn, and then I think we're ready for our show, which is super exciting. I got to see a preview of the dresses we get to wear, and I'm super pumped to wear them. It's gonna look so beautiful. Yeah, so I had that. Wednesday had encuentro. Tomorrow we have girls' night with one dude, so that's going to be super fun. So that's going to be great. We're doing like nails and face masks, and we're going to watch a movie and eat pizza. And it's going to be amazing because honestly, I could use a break right now, to be honest. So yeah, trips that I've taken. So last weekend I went to London. It was a really great time. I really enjoyed being able to kind of get a little glimpse of America. London is very, the culture is very like America, very much so, like very chill in terms of like the nightlife, but you go into work and then you go home. Went to a pub. That was super interesting and fun to order. Had this really good burger. I miss burgers. It's amazing how you miss the different things that you don't really think you miss. Yeah, I went to a pub the next morning. Like the entire time we were there, it rained, which is very typical for London in October. Everyone's like, why are you here in October? Like, it's the worst month to be here. But we were like, whatever. So my clothes are super wet, and I got to use my raincoat for the first time, so that was kind of exciting. What else? I got to see Buckingham Palace, which was on the top of my list, and I almost cried. Literally almost cried. Because I've always wanted to see that. It's always been like a secret dream of mine to see that. Didn't get to see the Queen, sorry, but it was still exciting. Even in the rain, everything that we saw was amazing. Yeah, it was just a good time. Yeah, what else? Yeah, so the next trip I'm taking is in a couple weeks. So in 2 weeks during my week off, I'm going to Ireland. So I'm going to Dublin. And so if you have any advice for Ireland things, like feel free to message me, email me. Yeah, super pumped about that. Fun fact, so when I was planning that, I'm going to switch because my arm hurts. So fun fact, I was originally planning to go to Italy with a friend, and someone had talked about, hey, I think we might go to Ireland. And I was like, what? You're going to go to Ireland? What? And so I kind of jumped on that train, and I was like, yes, I'm going to Ireland. And so I didn't think I wanted to go there, but the more I keep talking about it, the more my face lights up, and I just get so excited. So yeah, sorry, there's dogs around. So yeah, super excited for that. And then I'll take a couple weeks off again, and then go to Amsterdam and Berlin in late November, December. So that'll be exciting. So yeah, a couple of fun facts. So I found out this week the origin of tapas. So I've talked about before. So tapas are like small, like appetizer things. They're smaller than appetizers that you get like a bunch of. Sometimes they're free with a drink at different places. So I found out that the word tapa originated, and like the thing originated from the word either tapar or tapear, which means to cover. And it originated from people would have their glasses, and in order for people to not put things in it or to not drink from it, they'd cover it with their hands. So like imagine like covering a glass. And over time, then it would be like a napkin, and then eventually it started turning into small food. So like a piece of bread or something that you would eat as you went, as you like went through your drink. So tapas originated from that, which is super cool. So that's a fun fact. Also, last weekend, my senora, while I was in London, my senora went to her niece's wedding, and she was sharing with me all these different pictures, and different things made me think about like my wedding, maybe someday a little bit. And she was showing me this video, and it was of her niece. She was walking out of her home, and like they were playing this flamenco song. So flamenco is very much ingrained into the blood of her family. Her family loves flamenco. And so they were like playing this flamenco song. It was like people like friends from her choir, I think, is what she said. And I was like, why are they doing this? And she said, oh, like, it's super important because it's the last time they're leaving their home single. And I was like, what? Like, that's so cool. So it's apparently a super big deal when they leave their home for the first time and go to the cathedral. So that's super cool. Like, in the States, I think, if I know weddings right, haven't experienced one, but, you know, from what I know, weddings, like, you get ready in the church, or like, it's not that big of a deal, like, when they're leaving, like, you don't, like, sing a song or something, you know. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to hear about that, kind of hear about, like, they still do, like, your church wedding and then your reception, but I did find out that if you have your wedding in the morning, people wear hats. So, like, if you've ever seen, like, British royalty weddings or something, that's how I know this from. But in the morning you wear hats. I don't know why. She doesn't know why. It's just how it is. So my Senora has 2 different hats that she wears. One that she got for her daughter's wedding, and a different hat. And then what happens is, if they have their wedding in the morning or in the evening, they don't start their reception until like 11 o'clock at night, because their nightlife happens after dinner, and dinner starts between 8 and 9. So, like, they don't start the reception until 11. So, like, if they had their wedding, so her niece's wedding was at 6. So they get done, 7, 8? And then they need time to go take pictures and eat. Well, I think you eat at your reception. But, like, they need time to take pictures and stuff, and then they start their reception around 11 o'clock. So, yeah, super exciting to hear about that. So, like, imagine if you had a morning wedding and then had to wait all of this time to go to your reception, which was at 11 o'clock at night. Like, ooh, rough. But that gives you plenty of time to eat, to chillax, you know. Your hair would probably need to be redone, maybe. But plenty of time to take pictures. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Some prayer requests. Definitely my grades. I am honestly trying as hard as I can. I'm doing the best I can. There's so much that's going on. Someone was just talking to me earlier today, and she's like, remember at the beginning of the semester when we said, like, oh my gosh, we're so bored. Are we going to be like this the whole rest of the semester? Like, there's nothing going on. And now we're like, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Like, it's so much. Like, I think there's only one day in a week where I actually don't have something going on. And that's Thursday. No, that's Fridays. Otherwise, I have something going on every single day, sometimes multiple things, plus homework and studying on top of that. So, yeah, just would love some prayers for my grades. I found out this last week that my grades transfer as transfer credits, and so my letter grades will show up on my transcript, but it won't affect my Northwestern GPA. And so I still, like, I have to pass with at least like a C-. So which isn't super, super bad, but, you know, I would like to not have C's on my transcript, but, you know, it is what it is, and if that's God's plan, so be it, you know. So yeah, prayers for my grades. Prayers also just that I can find time and that I can keep learning different things. Just because, like, I am feeling a little discouraged lately. Not as much as I used to, because I am appreciating the fact that I'm here, but just to be encouraged to just keep learning, get the break I need, but then keep going, because I only have 58 days, I think is what someone said. This Saturday marks halfway through. So there's already so much I've learned, but I need to keep learning. So yeah, just encouragement for that. Anything else? Yeah, just thankfulness. I am so thankful for being here. Like, you know, if my problem is like studying or whatnot, like I will take that. I would rather like have something that I can improve on versus like being homesick or something, where I can't really improve on it, just accept it. But with like studying and homework and things, like I can continue to improve. So just thankfulness for this opportunity. I'm so thankful that I'm here and that I get to do this. Not many people can say that they've studied abroad, let alone like been to all these other countries that I've been to in different parts of Spain that I've been to. I'm just super thankful. So prayer request for thankfulness, or like a heart of gratitude, I guess. Just encouragement, peace for my grades tomorrow, because they'll most likely be done. I know grammar test will be done because she grades that super quickly. So just peace, whatever grade I do get. That's kind of all I got for you guys today. If you want to chat this weekend, hopefully I won't have a ton of homework. And so if you are looking for someone to chat with or you want to catch up, feel free to text me, be like, hey, I want to chat with you this weekend. Let's figure out a time. I am 7 hours difference, if you haven't noticed that before. But feel free to call me up and be like, yo, Peyton, I want to chat. And I would love to chat with you. So that's all I got for you guys today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.